Let's go. New game. Ugh, I feel like starting over. Play line 2, empty. There we go. Because why not? Why not? That's a good question. I actually kind of want to see how fast I can get through the beginning of this game. Because within like 8 hours, I was pretty much halfway through the game. Which is pretty good. Especially because I did a bunch of side quests and bullcrap. That's the good old homestead. The Native Americans actually did finds like that, but they weren't to that extent. They were just kind of like really big holes. There's the good old Radzig. I wonder where he was actually at.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Oi, today's a scorcher, eh? I love how the people from the Czech Republic have a British accent. That's amazing. I mean, you gotta put some accent on it.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
You say clout on the ear? She's just gonna frickin' wake him up by smacking him on the sack of the head, side of the head, side of the head. Good old side of the head smack.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabag.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry.
Masturbating?
How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh.
It's just a scratch.
That's.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you?
Yeah, sword
You'd
play.
better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
You rogue. Henry is like me. Always getting up really super late, and everyone else is just like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "Sleeping." And they're like, "Why are you sleeping in so long?" And I'm like, "Because sleep is good. If you don't sleep, then it doesn't feel very good, now does it? You end up getting, you end up getting a little bit tired."
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Okay, speech, agility. I kind of wanna. I'll go speech.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Strength.
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it?
That's a good
What
choice.
harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
That sword, though, is.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
It's such a nice day, eh? Alright. If there's one thing that's, like, really bad in this game, well, not. Well, I guess, yeah, it's fairly bad, is the loading times are super slow. I'm just gonna take all these apples, because apples are good for you. I want to give me the apple. There we go. I love how we're already like seven. Yeah, so like almost 8 minutes into this freaking. Whoa. Whoa. I'm up on the. Just imagine the mother like just looking at it and Henry's just doing this. Taking everything off the table. Alright. Of course we're gonna eat that. I'm still hungry. Nourishment is still low. I'm at 74. That's good. Nails for Teresa. Oh, I'm gonna take all that. Ooh, cheese. Cheese is tasty. Let's go ahead and go see what the Papa wants.
Come here, I need your help.
I'm here.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Girl of yours.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Okay. Well, the first and obviously easiest is the cross guard, because it's literally like right here. Hi guys, how you doing?
I'll be with you.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Do I have the money for such frivolous activities, that was the question. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the swordsman. He's the first one and probably the most important person to talk to, actually, because, you know, that's...
Now I see you, I hope it will go even better.
Here we go, he's right here. Hello.
Hey. Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to
Here's
say
but a
about it.
scratch.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Sure.
Yes. All right, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I'm looking at this. Alright, strength. What do I want? I want either stronghold or gravedigger. I want the stronghold perk because, yeah. That's strength. Speech. Speech starts off. Charisma is high as well. I kind of wanted to go speech with both of them. But at the same time, it's like, yeah. Alright, I think we're good. Now, I've already played through this game. I've already beaten it. And I began a second playthrough, but I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't do something, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna restart, because why not? It wasn't very far into the game. I only had like 8 hours into the game. On the other one, I definitely don't want to restart that one. That one I've gotten done with the game, and I've done a bunch of stuff after that, and I have like almost 100k. So I mean, that's what I'm like I'm hoping for a new DLC for this game that's gonna be most likely free. I mean, Warhorse Studios is gonna be going to E3 and they're gonna probably be presenting something. I wouldn't doubt it. Everyone thinks that they're gonna be adding a DLC where you get to play as a woman, but I'm like, nah. The story doesn't end here. The story kind of leaves off on
Can we get started?
like a blocking point. Like it's like it just ends really abruptly.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
All right, let's do this.
Very well.
Whoops.
Let's start with the basics.
I press the.
Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Oh, I know how to do that. Yep, I know how this works. Yeah, I know that you can do that. But if I look at him and then I do this, and I'm for certain, like, you know.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Once again. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Now you're getting it. Nice. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Once again. All right.
Yep.
Not bad. Again. Good. Let's try something else.
My favorite swords in the game.
Fend off without a sweat.
They're really good
But
at
if you
stabbing.
chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Supposedly, if you just keep doing this, you can actually level up your. Like if you give it a little bit of waiting time in between, you'll just level up your swordsmanship. Yep. See.
Good. Good. Once again. Good. Once again.
Oh, we got into a clinch. Oh.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember, though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Believe me. Alright. I leveled up my main level. Got the Wanderer, the Scout, the Knight Raider, Manly Odor. That's good, Manly Odor. No, increases. Yeah, I don't like that Wanderer. I just do this one. Get hungry, slower. Actually, hold on. What's my swordsman perk? Or swordsman perk? My warfare's at 1, my swordsman's at 1 and almost and a half. That's good. I mean, I can just train with Captain Bernard, who we don't know yet. We're not supposed to know yet, but I know. Alright, now I gotta go beat up this lout. Stanky horses. Hello, friend.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
I need money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Look, you can just pay for the
You
tools.
know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Was that a threat?
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
It's gonna fail.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Okay, Kunesh. I don't like how he grapples you so much. Oh. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised I'm getting those in. Oh, there we go.
Yo.
Oh, no. This is a bad area. Come on, come on.
Curse it!
Fight him. Gotta back off. I love the shot I completely missed. It leveled up my one arm. Or my unarmed. My one armed. He's like really good at clinches.
Alle doppertele. God damn.
What the heck was that? That was really, really weird, like how it glitched out there. Gosh dang it. Him and his stupid clinches. Gosh dang it, I can't get him. You
miss.
Ouchie. How? Man, the thing that's annoying about him is that he wins pretty much every single clinch. That's why I was like really surprised off the bat. I didn't level up any of my. I leveled up unarmed, which is good. What else did I level up? Oh, I leveled up agility.
Doppertele. Yo.
Oh my gosh, his stupid clinches. There we go.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Raid his house. Take everything. Yeah, I'm taking your axe. It's just gonna sit over here now. What the hell? Rada's house. Oh no, where is this stuff? Oh, it's inside of a chest. I forgot. That's right, I'm taking all your stuff, you douche. Alright, now time to go to the charcoal vendor. So should I wash myself? Oh, that's not a washing thing. Here we go.
Good day.
Good day. How do you do? Alright. That's 5. Yeah, I'll take 10 of those. Yeah, just whatever. Easy win. Oh, so many cutscenes.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done all.
Oh my god, the blood.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care
For
about
the Republic!
Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk.
Yeah, get wrecked medieval style.
Exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad?
I really do love in
Do you
this
want to end
game
up in
how
the pillory?
you can like
Don't listen to Fritz.
mess with
I've got a
the
better
speech
idea.
thing if you're covered in
Deutsch
blood
was
and
talking
mud.
such shit. It made me think of that huge Parlement. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, how?
The animations
Are
in
you
this
with
game
us?
are so great. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
Hey, Bianca. Hello. Oh. Why can't I? I can't. What the heck? Let me talk to her. Oh, thank
God
you.
save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just covered in blood.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir, I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need a pitcher.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
But of course, I bring you good alcohol.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It totally does not have...
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniac?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now.
Just like father.
See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Do you know that the
Now what would that be?
Henry's
Your
voice
favorite
actor?
Savior Schnaps.
Really?
Oh,
You're
heck
an
yeah,
angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
So, yep, I know how Saber
Lazing
Schnaps
around
works.
the tavern again? Have you nothing better to do?
I really can't believe how alike, I should say, Henry's character is to the actual voice actor. Like, they straight up, like, they both, like, or I should say they both are the same. Well, I mean, they are the same person. I'm just talking about, like, the look of him. They both look exactly the same. And I think they did that on purpose, but it's, like, really super weird, because you see Henry from the game, and then you go ahead and you see, like, you know, you see the actual voice actor that played Henry, and he looks exactly like him. Although my clothes... Are my clothes all bloody? Oh, no, it doesn't say they're bloody. They are damaged, though. Except for my pants. My pants are fine. My shoes. Oh, my shoes are a bit damaged. Whatever, it's fine. My pants are probably going to get ruined, because I'm going to get an arrow in the leg soon.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yep, alright, now we're going to start the longest...
charcoal, the hilt, and the ale.
The longest cutscene ever.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
I mean, he's right.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
I love how he says file it down, and then Henry goes ahead and just takes out a knife and just starts whittling it. It's like, okay.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas?
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you.
Hi,
My father
Teresa.
sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
I already have them.
Are you all right?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's
That
fine.
will do. Go and
Why
get
do you
those
ask?
damn nails.
Just wondering. Will you be going to the this
We will.
Maybe we'll see each
Your
other
father
there.
in the background.
Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
I used to be that good with a sword in real life. I stopped practicing though. Oh no. He botched it.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Bum 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 bum.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Man, the cutscenes are so long. Again, this is the prologue. Sigismund.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Poor Henry.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run!
Here comes the gang.
Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what...
I thought they say come here and then immediately they raise the gate.
There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
We gotta run. Man, the freaking loading screens in this are just so ridiculously long. But it's okay. It's like the same thing as Skyrim. Skyrim's loading screens were really super long as well. I could run, but that takes so much of my stamina.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Yeah, I know horse riding.
Tatar beast!
Hey, you tater tots, follow me. Follow me, you tater tots. Yes, I know how to use a horse. Thank you for... Oh. Putting me into another cutscene. Yep. Imagine how bad that must hurt, getting shot in, like, the frickin' thigh. Because your thighs are, like, how you control the horse. Besides leaning, you know, and the reins. You use your thighs, though, mostly. Mostly your thighs and the reins and just your leaning. But then again, when you lean, you use your thighs, so... Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? What was that bullcrap? What? Holy crap! What? What did it just do? Oh my gosh! They knocked me off my horse. What is going on? I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh god! Get out of the frickin' drain pipe bullcrap. Go. Yeah, ignore everyone killing everyone. Just go. What the heck was that? That's. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Armor gets to the left, along the stream.
I go this way? Yeah, I go this way. Oh my.
Run for it.
Yeah, yeah. I think they know to run for it. They just they were just doing that. I don't know how close they are behind me. My horse is like running out of. Oh god, they're right behind me. Frickin' Henry, look the right way. Did they shoot me in the same leg? No. I don't know where did I get hit at? These guys are such a-holes. There's just one guy on a horse, and you gotta chase this one guy. Look at this dude.
Run for it.
Yeah, they don't chase after anyone else, just the dude on the horse.
Run for it.
Bob and weave. Yes, miss.
Oh,
That guy, why was that guy running toward it? Ow, gosh dang it, are you freaking kidding me?
Go! They'll kill you all!
Where's the save point? It's coming up, come on, get to it! I have like really super low health, because I got freaking knocked off my horse. There we go. Oh my gosh, I literally thought I'd have to do that again. That was freaking retarded. What the heck was that? I got like knocked off my horse. Like I come out of the cutscene and there's just like 4 guys surrounding me on horseback.
Oh my god! Wait! Jesus Christ!
What a great entrance.
Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
I wonder what he said, because he said it in Hungarian. And I don't know Hungarian, because I'm American. And we learned Spanish, which is kind of stupid, because I really don't care about Spanish. I'd much rather learn, like, German or French or some other language that's not Spanish.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Hi, Divish.
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
At least it was only like a bobkin tip, right? No, no. That's definitely one of those,
You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand?
That's the arrow you're not supposed to be able to pull out.
There you go.
He just ripped
Good
it out
for
of
you.
his leg. Robard.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Yeah. Aw, doggies.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
This game really is really, it's really good. It's just it has a lot of glitches. But then again, what can you expect from a development team that's, well, unheard of until this game comes out, or this game came out? It was all thanks to Patreon, I believe. Patreon did a... Patreon's like actually a decent, whatever it's called, thingamabob. Oh my gosh, I am like really woozy. Hi, Robard.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear
I
on
hear
a
you
full
came from
stomach.
Skalitz today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
I heard about your father. They say he was a soldier.
I'm sorry, but it's too hard for me to talk about.
I understand. It must have been terrible. Why don't you go and get yourself some rest?
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great one.
Okay.
Ah, milady.
Milady.
You're fortunate. Our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
Milady.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a spare, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Filthy boots. I think I'd be more worried about the blood-soaked clothing. Like, I mean, because mud's one thing. Well, then again, it could be something else. It could be shite. I also like the realism in this game. Like there's without the glitches, this game is actually very realistic. And of the fact that you can carry like your body weight worth of gear, which is like, you know, what soldiers actually carry, which isn't half bad. I'm just gonna take all this cheese because I can sell it, and selling the cheese is...
I hear you came from Scarlet's today. It must have been terrible.
Can you not talk to me? I'm about to die. It's like someone bleeding out. Oh, let me just talk to you while you bleed on the floor. Thanks. I mean, I'm not bleeding, but still, it's the same principle. There's a guy starving to death in front of you, and you just like, hey, how was that attack? I know you watched your parents die. That's fun. I'm just gonna eat all the cheese. The meat's probably worth more anyway. Yep, now I'm stuffed. Oof. Alright.
Look where you're going.
How about no? Run and go to sleep. Yep, sleep. You freaking kidding me? Alright, it'll just cut me off anyway. You learned food. No way.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Man, I want to get out of this prologue so badly.
Yes?
It is I, Henry.
It is I!
Intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better.
She thirsty.
God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
But do I feel like it? Do I feel like talking? Yeah, I'll say something, because I already told that one chick, I'm like, nah, get out of here. Tell story of the, yeah, just...
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I
You gotta
promised
work
Father
on,
I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it.
Your strengths.
He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Oh, okay.
Father and
yes.
I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only you'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
Hooray, success.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon,
goes up.
ready to attack the town.
Yep, just do the same thing.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Oh.
I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself. The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Pretty hardcore Vietnam.
Wake up. You
Vietnam
don't want to miss
flashbacks.
this. What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
I love how his leg wound, like, instantly healed. Like, nah, that arrow didn't do nothing. Just went through the flesh. At least the rain isn't glitched out.
We've got decent stocks of food.
Listen up. It's Sigismund and his army. Prepare for the worst.
But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Nice hat.
Hey, you men down there.
Just gonna walk up to him and interrupt him.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spy see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Do you know, in the actual battle, well, supposedly by legend, the only thing they found when they attacked the castle was a goat, which is kind of funny.
Oh! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions! Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmber?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Valdic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! Don't you make Rattay now!
Man!
Just interrupt him again.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid! And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
Alright, now I gotta find that one dude. Whoever he may be. This guy?
God be with you.
Nope, it's not that guy. Just to talk to someone. Where is he? He only just runs up to you, but last time I tried to do this, he didn't run up to me, and I had to go find him. Is it this guy? No, I can't talk to him. Who the heck am I supposed to talk to? Maybe I just gotta stand here? Oh, no, there he is. Hi.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Alright, now I have to wait. I think he'll just interrupt me whenever the next sequence begins. Oh, there's just so much freaking cutscene bullcrap that goes on in the beginning of the game. Yep, there it goes.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Let's go!
Quickly, we have visitors.
The rain just stops.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at
This is
this
just
time?
like a medieval
As
version
far
of
as
those
I know,
telemarketer schemes.
The Sir Radzig of which
Oh,
you
yeah,
speak
he's just
is the
funding an
king's
insurrection.
hetman at Skalitz.
You need to pay a fine now.
I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
You must have really high-level speech. I mean, those are some pretty good words to defend your small little castle against an army of that size. He looks like a porno star with that mustache. The loading screens. Get a horse. I didn't do that the first time. I had to walk all the way there. Freaking skullets. Up.
Good health, you.
Can I go to Skullets?
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
I gotta bury my parents.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Alright. End dialogue. It's almost been an hour and 30 minutes, and that's what I want to segment the game into, so I'm probably going to end up ending this real quick. Cabbages, oh boy. But I will go ahead and speak to Stephanie. Sir Divish. Sir Divish has like the coolest set of armor in the game. When he wears it, at least. He only seemed like wear it like 3 or 4 times, maybe. Stephanie up here, or is she somewhere else? That is locked. Okay. What about in here? Nope, I have no idea who that guy is in there sleeping. Is she up here? The hell is that noise? Oh, she's just sleeping. Okay. Well, that's just great. Cause I need to ask her for money, and then I can get lockpicks, and then I can lockpick a chest, and then sell the bows. Did she wake up, or is that just... Nope, she's still sleeping. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this here. I'll just get I'll just save the game, and then that'll be that. I just want to freaking get the beginning of this over with. I'll take this, though. Thank you, I know how to use a torch. You just kind of, you know, you use the torch. Put it in your offhand. Alright, that should be good. Everything's so slow. I wonder how this game plays out on the PS4 Pro. I wonder if it's any smoother, or any quicker at least. Because I did some customizations to my PlayStation, which gives it a bigger hard drive space. And that's why I don't really like how they're like limiting the amount of saves, but I think that'll be good. Alright. that is that.